All right, let's dive right in. We're going to give you the 2026 playbook for hiring AI automation. If you're looking to scale your business and just absolutely crush your operational bottlenecks, this is the guide you need. Let's get to it. First up, let me ask a pretty direct question to every founder and operations director watching. Does it feel like you're just constantly hiring more people to copy and paste data between different systems? Yeah. If that hits a little too close to home, you're in exactly the right place, because that's the problem we're solving today.
This brings us to what we call the manual workflow trap. And look, this isn't just about tasks being a bit slow. It's a fundamental bottleneck that is actively stopping your business from growing the way it should. Let's break down what that's really costing you.
So the thing is, the costs go way beyond just salaries. You've got these high error rates from someone typing in data by hand, which can be a total disaster. You've got your best people burning out doing tedious, mind-numbing work. And I love this idea here of humans acting as slow middleware. It's like you're literally paying a person to be a human cable between two software programs. That right there is the definition of a process that cannot scale.
So this leads us to probably the most confusing term out there right now, hiring AI. What does that even mean? Are we hiring a person who's an expert in AI, or are we hiring the AI itself? The answer? Well, it's kind of both. And you have to understand the difference. It's key to your whole strategy.
This makes the distinction super simple. On the one hand, you hire human experts, engineers, agencies, you name it, to build a custom solution for you from the ground up. On the other hand, you can now hire a digital employee, an AI agent, to just execute a specific job, like, say, processing invoices. Think of it this way. It's the difference between hiring someone to build the factory versus hiring a worker for the assembly line.
And man, this timeline just shows how incredibly fast things have changed. Just a few years back, automation meant this clunky, rigid, and super expensive thing called RPA. Then, boom, AI agencies popped up everywhere connecting basic language models. But 2026, where we are now, it's the era of agentic AI. We've moved way beyond simple connections to deploying intelligent, pre-trained digital workers.
Okay, so with all that context, how do you actually bring this power into your business? Well, you've basically got three core hiring models to choose from. Let's break them down.
This table lays it all out. Hiring a freelance engineer? You can get started fast, but their hourly rate is high, and you're limited by how much one person can do. An agency? They offer serious scalability, but you're looking at a hefty monthly retainer, and it takes longer to get set up. And then you've got the digital agent, basically a SaaS model. It's instant, it's incredibly scalable, and the cost is a low monthly subscription. Each one has its place. It just depends on what you need.
Let's put some real numbers to this. For a top-notch freelance AI automation engineer, maybe from a place like Upwork, you're looking at $100, maybe $200 an hour in 2026. And that's for a real expert building custom stuff.
Now contrast that with an enterprise-level AI agency. For them to handle the whole shebang, design, build, manage your systems, you're looking at a monthly retainer that could be anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000. That's for a full-on strategic partnership. But there's a really smart play for a lot of businesses, the hybrid model. The idea is you hire an external expert or an agency to build the really complex core system. But once it's built, you train your own team to run it and maintain it. This way you get the best of both worlds, world-class architecture without that never-ending monthly bill. Okay, this next part is absolutely critical. With all the hype around AI, the market is flooded with so-called experts. So how do you tell the real-deal engineers from the marketers who just got good at using ChatGPT? I mean, this quote from a recent market analysis just says it all, doesn't it? This gold rush is real, and it's your job as a hiring manager to protect your company's money from vendors who are going to sell you an overpriced, basic workflow. So here's your defense. A 4-step checklist. Don't just ask about their experience. That's not enough. Get them into a live code review. Give them a real-world API integration challenge. Ask them a big-picture systems design question to see if they can actually think at scale. And finally, do a deep dive on their past projects and actually check if what they're saying is true.
And here are the exact keywords you should be listening for. A real expert will talk fluently about Python and frameworks like LangChain. They'll get what API orchestration means, they'll have experience with self-hosted LLMs for security, and they'll know their way around cloud services and data anonymization. If they can't talk about these things, they're not a real expert. Simple as that.
Let's pivot to a topic that is 100% non-negotiable, especially if you're in SaaS or fintech: security.
You cannot just give a third-party tool or agency the keys to your company's private data without ironclad security protocols in place.
This is where you're going to hear terms like SOC2, and honestly, all it is a seal of approval. SOC2 compliance is an audit that proves a service provider can be trusted to handle your sensitive data securely. It shows they take this stuff as seriously as you do.
So you need a checklist ready to go. You have to ask them directly, are you SOC2 compliant? Can you work with our private, self-hosted models so our data never leaves our servers? What are your exact protocols for anonymizing data? These aren't just suggestions, they're requirements.
And when you get all this right, when you choose the right model, vet the right talent, and lock down your security, this is what you get. You go from the chaos of manual workflows to a calm, clear dashboard showing everything running smoothly and automatically. You're not just saving time anymore, you are actively watching your profit margins go up.
So, we'll leave you with this. The technology is here. The digital talent is out there. Your first AI employee is waiting to get started. The only question left is, are you ready to hire them?